You might find this interesting, maybe
Yes.
not, but it's a fire that burns in me.
Yeah.
Do you know our man who sat at Vegas, Brian Carney?
Yes.
Yep.
So Brian Carney came from Gaelic football in Ireland and played the NRL. The only other person who did that in rugby league history was Scotty Goulet's dad, Pat Goulet. There you go.
Oh, okay.
His dad was a Gaelic football player.
I was interested in that, Matthew. Yeah, honestly. And guess what?
Mate, interesting.
And it's quite apt. I've got green on, and guess what tomorrow is?
St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
Yep.
And also half-price movies, but I wasn't going to go into that. Yeah, so to all our Irish viewers, happy St. Pat's Day.
Yeah. Big day tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day. You see him walking around with, they call it the old Irish handcuffs, one in either hand. So looking forward to tomorrow, catching up with some of the boys. Now, 32-22, got the the Raiders over the Broncos. Another upset. It's always a tough place to win for the Broncos in Canberra, but this was a fantastic effort. They were terrific, the Raiders, in Vegas, and it was a real clash of styles. We said on the Thursday night, the smaller, faster blokes from the Raiders against the bigger Broncos, and small and fast won out.
Yeah, well, I thought their forwards did an outstanding job from the Raiders. I thought they set the platform early, straight from kickoff. Big Red, Pappy, Hosking as well. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. But I think they just, when I say they wrestled better, I thought they controlled the ruck of Brisbane's bigger men and just controlled that, slowed the play down, and they were able to get up off the line easy and just really shut down anything that the Broncos tried to do.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. And what we'll see in a minute, we'll see a lot of their smaller blokes like Starling have an effect. And this is what I think is really crucial about size. I get critical of clubs and teams that try to copy the top teams, that try to play Diet Melbourne Storm. If you form your own unique style, like Canberra have, then if you can dictate the terms of that contest, you can cause upsets. Yeah. You're not going to beat the top teams playing their style of football.
No, and this is Ricky Stewart. He's got them very, very fit. Yeah. But what I've found, they're working off the dummy half. I thought Starling was one of the best players on the field.
Terrific.
Strange decision with the Jaden Brayley. Coming there next year. So whether or not maybe. You would think they wouldn't keep Starling, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it's... and they got the young bloke coming through as well.
Yeah, he's going to be a
gun, so it's very interesting. I don't know...
Owen Putty.
They might know something about... Hey,
another Irishman, Owen Putty.
Yeah, mate, taking over, brother. The meek will inherit the earth. Now, Corey Horsburgh are fantastic. I mean, last year, him and Ricky, they admit they were off each other massively, but obviously they mended the bridge. He looks fit. Fantastic. You know, he, Papali'i, and as Pioneer said, Zach Hosking, the three of them were brilliant, but Big Red led the way.
He did with his footwork, his pre-line passing, his offloads. He's a very handy player. That run we saw earlier, that was, I think, the second run of the game. So he's quite deceiving. He's got a bit of like a Fafita about him where he's not... You think he's going to come straight, and then all of a sudden he's sideways across. Maybe, possibly. But light enough on his feet to throw the cat amongst the pigeons a bit.
Yeah. Hey, Stretch, do you when you're watching the Raiders, they look a little bit different to years gone by, do you feel?
Yeah, they do. I think, like you said, they look fit, and they've always seemed to be a team that can get up for big games as well, and they perform against the tough teams. And, you know, every time I've versed Canberra, it's always been a hard game, especially down there. So... yeah, they look good.
The pit's down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a tough one, yeah.
In the old days, you used to be able to go past Fish Week.
Yeah.
For the fireworks.
Of course, Brian.
Remember you used to go to the Mint when you were a kid? The Mint? You ever been to the Mint down there?
No, we prefer fireworks.
Yeah.
Boys, anyway. My Maccas, I'm loving a moment. Kev out in this game as well. Another one of the Pommy imports down there in Canberra. Matty Nicholson there on debut. Scored himself a double, so he's a young fella there from the Warrington Wolves he's come across from. So Sticky's got a thing for, you know, overseas back rowers, and he's done another good thing there by, you know, scoring a double on debut. He's a tough, tall bugger.
Only young bloke, sort of been
21, 22, I think. Yeah.
Halifax boy, had a year at Wigan, then he got put on loan to Newcastle Thunder, who were like into the second division, and then Sammy Burgess picked him up, took him to Warrington, and he's been a star. Geez. 2 tries on debut. Very
nearly
good.
3. Yeah.
Close to 3.
Close to 3.
Yeah, very close.
Close.
Could have made it 4 then.
Should have.